Hello, hi everyone. This is Muhammad Amir Khan again with a new video. So, in today's video, we are going to discuss about views and differentiate between views and tables. Okay, so let's start the topic view. So, in HANA, view is a database object that can be created like a table. It's not exactly like a table, but more or less like a table. So, we will understand what is the difference between table and view as well. In SQL, a view is similar to a virtual table. Okay, virtual table in the sense it looks like a table, it has only the structure, but the data is not there in the view. Okay, but unlike tables, views don't store data physically. That is what I mean. So this is one of the major differences between view and table. View does not store the data physically, it has only the structure, whereas table have structure and data stored physically in it. What is view then? View are complex select statements used as virtual table for ease of reference and reuse. So it is for reference and for reuse purpose. So once we create the view, we can reuse them in other views, for example. And it has, the view have some complex select statements with joins and all. Okay, it is created for ease of reference and reuse. The views are useful for storing complex select statements as a virtual table and request the view as a single table instead of a complex query. So instead of complex query, joins, where clauses, conditions and all, so instead of this lengthy multiple select joins and all, so we create a view and store everything inside it. So a single view holds the entire complex query. So that is what it is, and we can use these views in some other views and also for reporting purposes. Okay, it is more or like a table function. What is the difference between, what are the differences between a table and a view in MySQL? So I'm writing here as MySQL. So in MySQL also it's the same, and in HANA also it's for same, don't get confused here. So okay, when we create a view with a table, we have the following differences. A table is physical, that is it is an actual table, whereas the view is logical, that is it is a virtual table. So again the same thing, the table have the data stored in it physically, but whereas a view does not have data stored in it physically and it is a virtual table. So whenever we execute or run the view, so it goes to the respective tables which are used in it and fetches the data from there and displays it in the output result. A table is an independent object, whereas a view is a dependent object. What does it mean? It means that a view depends on tables from which it is going to fetch the data. The table stores the actual data, the, the table stores the actual data of the database, whereas view creates a logical subset of data from one or more tables. So that is what I said. So view creates some logical set of data from one or more tables, like joining two or more tables. And when a new table is created from an existing table, the new and old tables are independent themselves. So when we have one table and I have created one more table by taking the reference of old table, then those two tables are independent to each other. Okay, if I delete something from table 1 or old table, it will not delete from the new table as well. They are independent. Even if I update or insert or anything in one of those two tables, it will not impact, or this changes does not takes place in the other table as well. That is, the changes of one table will not reflect into the other tables, whereas in a view, if a view is created based on a table, any changes that is performed on the table will reflect into the view, and any changes performed on the view reflect in the table also. Okay, so these are some examples. So by inserting and by creating table I have demonstrated, those are very straightforward, I don't want to go into that in detail. Okay, so this is how we create a view. It is created with the keyword create view name as your select statements. Select employee id, name, salary, gender, name, department, from employee, join department, on department id equal to department dot id. So this is how it is. Whatever the logics, the select statements you have, you write inside that view, and once you execute this create statement, a view is created. Okay, views with joins and where clauses. So again, like I have created a view with where clauses as well. This can also be taken as a reference for example. So this is how we can create view. Okay, and this is how we create table name and the field names with their data types. Okay, so again, using some aggregation function like cast, I have created the view. So you can take this as a reference if you want to create a view by using an aggregation function also in it. And this is how you update a view. Update view name, set your department name or salary, where again a condition for the name Priyanka, we are setting some different values in the department name and salary. This is how we can adjust or update the view as well. So I think by now we understood the differences between table and view. The main important difference is table stores the data physically, right? And view does not store the data physically, it is virtual. So we write some select statements inside the view. So whenever we run the view, okay, then the data does not have in it physically stored. So whatever the select statement we execute inside the view, we those select statement get executed and the data is fetched from the respective tables which are used in the select statements. Okay, this is how it is. So I think this video is useful and hope you got some knowledge with this. Thanks for watching the video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.